Peace to the family. Real motherfucking G's in the house. I won't be long, but I'm going to be strong, and I got to get this shit on. Man, when I see certain shit, man, I got to speak up on it. If not, man, this shit just going to get on my motherfucking nerves. And right now, this motherfucker here is telling a whole bunch of motherfucking lies, and y'all act like y'all can't see this shit. So I'm going to give you some more motherfucking receipts so y'all can understand exactly how this motherfucker is lying, okay? Now, the first thing I'm going to let you know is, okay, remember, right? The nigga's sitting in the car with the hatchet, right? Then he's sitting at the house with the motherfucking knife, right? Okay? Now, right? He also said that, remember the motherfucking skit that somebody did on him when they punched in the window and put tape around his mouth? It was like a comedy skit and shit, right? Remember he said he was taking that shit real serious and shit, right? Then he said he was at home and shit, and he looked down the driveway, and some nigga was coming down the driveway, or some nigga was in the street in front of his house, right? And said, "Hey, Hassan, I'm a fan, brother. Just want to call and yell at you and say hi to you." He said, obviously, he thought the motherfucker had followed him home. Remember he said he almost killed that dude too, right? Then remember he said that when he came home, one time the FBI was out there and he thought they was gonna kill him too, right? Now all of a sudden he's becoming a victim, right? Again, okay? Through this child molestation shit, right? Now also understand, family, the way he came to us was he was being molested by African Bambaataa, right? As a child. He said he was young. What did he say? 12, 13? He said that he was already being molested, right? And when he got to Bambaataa, his asshole was ready. So Bambaataa, that's what Bambaataa do, right? Up in Bronx River. Now watch this, right? I'm setting the stage for you. Now think about what I said. He said when he was young, Bambaataa molested him, okay? Just like the other dude came out and said that Bambaataa molested him. Then he started talking about how Bambaataa was just molested every motherfucking body in the projects, according to him, okay? First of all, what you niggas in the Bronx be doing? Will you just go up in the motherfucking spot and get molested? I thought you was some hard niggas up in the Bronx with the people of Fresh. Curtis Blow and them niggas, you know. That was my days. But anyway, so now he's saying, I'm thinking about the other dude that got molested by Bam that came out, right? Now, he's the one that we need to be talking to about child molestation and being a victim of being molested, okay? Because his story sound more sincere than this nigga's story. But even if the nigga's story right, the way he came out about it, okay? The way this nigga came out about it. He came out all foul and shit, and nobody recognized it. Nobody recognized the fact that he was playing everybody to get to where he is today. His main objective is to get money from the YouTube. Okay? Remember he was talking about how much money he had at the first time, and he didn't need no money, and he can do this shit on his own and shit. He got money over here, he got co-ops over there, he got cars, he got all this shit, right? I'm proud of you if that shit is real. But it don't seem real, y'all. The reason why is because why are you looking for YouTube to pay your fucking bills? Why? When you're supposed to have all this money? Why are you not out there helping victims of child molestation or pedophilia? Why are you not helping them people? Why everything got to come to you, Hassan Campbell? Why? And one of the main questions I really want to know is, why the fuck is that you right there with Africa Bambaataa? You don't look like no motherfucking child, nigga. You look like a grown... Look, can y'all see this shit? You look like a grown-ass... Look at this nigga. Don't he look like a grown-ass man? He don't look like no motherfucking child. Take a closer look. Do that nigga look like a child to you? See, that's the shit I'm talking about. That nigga, look again. Where is it? I want to make sure you niggas can see this shit. Do that nigga look like a child? Do that nigga look like a child to you? He don't look like no fucking child to me. I'm talking about this nigga right here. Hassan motherfucking Campbell. He don't look like no fucking child. Then why he keep saying, this is what I don't get. That's you, nigga, with Bambaataa. Okay? That's you with Bambaataa. You don't look like no fucking child. You thought you can get away with this shit. And you thought this shit would go over other people's heads. No, nigga, the reason why these brothers out here is attacking you is because you lying to the people, bro. And you doing it for money, okay? You doing it for money. You bragging about your super chat and how people donating to you. You bragging about how you making money off of YouTube. But nigga, you not giving a dime of that shit to any children's charity, any child molestation causes. You don't even talk about that shit. You talk about that shit to when your numbers go down. You go back to talking about Sanete. You go back to talking about the bullshit lies that you done told on this brother. And then what make it so bad, what's really fucked up about you, you talked about his wife, his kids. You talked about Polite's daughter. You's a dirty motherfucker, man. You talked about fucking with Kev Gill's son. And then your excuse was you was drunk. That's your excuse. Nigga, what's your excuse for this? Huh? What's your excuse for that? What's the fucking excuse for that? Huh? Tell the people, Hassan, what's the excuse, nigga? Tell us why is that you with motherfucking African Bambaataa. Tell us that. Explain yourself, brother. Because you got some motherfucking explaining to do. That is that nigga right there. That's him. That's this nigga right here. Okay? You don't think that he owed the people some type of explanation for this shit? You don't think so? I do. And I think a lot of other motherfuckers do too. I think they believe that something's wrong with this nigga, man. Okay? He lying to the people just to get ahead. Something's up. Something's up with this nigga, man. But I want you to hear something. Okay? I want y'all to hear this. Hold on, let me put this up. Hold on. Like that. Hold on. I want y'all to hear this now. Listen. Let me set the stage. Okay. Remember, he said that some dude, he was in the driveway and some dude came up to him and said, "Hey, Hassan, what's happening, man? I'm a fan of yours." I guess he recognized him some kind of way. He didn't explain it all. But listen to this now. He's always now, he thinks he's a celebrity, right? And he think he's in danger. He's paranoid, y'all, because the bullshit is coming to a head. Watch this. Listen to what this nigga just said. I can't believe it my damn self. Listen to it. Listen to this.
I had an incident yesterday. And I came this close to killing 2 people.
Here he goes again with this killer shit. Listen.
I'm not going to go into details.
You never do.
To what happened. But I came this close to taking 2 people's lives. I had them.
With what? The knife? See? You see?
Situation came that close. And I thank God because I was able to contain myself and calm my fire down.
You see this? You see, this is what I'm trying to show y'all. This nigga is making up shit.
Too much for me.
Yeah, it is, nigga, because you gotta be accountable. You see, and you don't want to be accountable. You want the money, you want the luxury of people knowing you, the fame, right? But you don't want the accountability, and that's what's happening right now. People are holding Hassan Campbell accountable. Okay, you see what I'm saying? All he's concerned about now is the super chat, how much money he can get, how much money he can make off the videos, right? And that's it. But family, you got to understand why the attacks are coming, especially from me, okay? I was there from day one, okay? And when I say day one, I'm talking about when we first got wind of this. There was a news conference in New York City on 125th Street, okay? It was a news conference. Everybody came out. Irritated Genie, Captain Zariak, brothers on top of brothers. There was cameras everywhere. exposing this information that he was bringing to the people. Everybody was out there. You can go watch the video on the side of the TV, okay? Black News 102 is up there. Everybody came out. Sonetta even went to the Bronx to help expose the information that he was bringing to the people. Thousands of people got wind of this shit through the social outlets that we provided for him. Only for him to lie to us today and talk about his super chat. Talk about how much money he making. Sitting in front of the goddamn camera with a knife and a hatchet. And then he want to talk about, just now you heard him, I almost killed 2 people. Okay? Now listen to this. Bambaataa was in town this week. Okay? He wasn't at the venue that he was supposed to use because they was out there picketing, right? But that wasn't because of Hassan, okay? That was because of the other brother on the other radio station. I forgot his name. But that was because of him. And because of people, this pedophile crew who disdain pedophilia, okay? Who disdain child molestation. They was the ones that was out there protesting. Where was Hassan Campbell? He should have been leading the fucking charge. Okay? But watch this. African Bambaataa was not at that venue, but he went to another venue, right? And some say he was there all motherfucking night, DJing and having a good time. Where was Hassan Campbell at? This nigga molested you. According to you, he died you, but I believe it's more than that, okay? The reason why I believe it's more than that is because look at the motherfucking picture, family. Look. This is proof. A picture is worth 1,000 words. This nigga was being molested at this age right here? Was he? Was he being molested? Was this nigga here being molested at this time? Okay? You see that? And remember the Kemet on trial. He had on a Zulu shirt talking about he was doing security for the Zulu nation. That's his nation. That's Africa Bambaataa. That's his shit. Just like he is his bitch. This nigga is African Bambaataa's bitch. And y'all not seeing it. But that's what's really going on. This is real motherfucking G's, man. Y'all better recognize what's going on, okay? This nigga is full of shit. He lying to y'all. This nigga bullshitting y'all. And I'm exposing it to you right now. Look at that. Look at this nigga's face. He lying to the people, man. The nigga is telling a motherfucking lie, and y'all better recognize. Look, I've been too long at this shit as it is. So I'm going to end this shit right now. But do your own fucking research and stop letting this nigga convince you that he is not lying to you. Stop allowing this nigga to become a victim when he's victimizing people, okay? That's what he's doing right now. He's victimizing people. He's calling niggas out for calling him out now. Okay? He's talking about every motherfucking thing but pedophilia. He ain't even mentioning pedophilia in his motherfucking conversation. Because he feel like he done bullshitted y'all enough to the point where if I just do it for on the next 6 or 7 months, that shit'll go away, right? And then he'll be where he needs to be. He'll be making money off of YouTube. He'll be making money off of your motherfucking donations. And he'll be happy as a lamb. But remember when he first came in the game, he said, I got cars, I got money, I got co-ops, I got properties. I don't need this shit. But all along, this nigga is begging for your money. Okay? He's begging for you to fill up his super chat. He's begging for you to watch his videos and like his videos. Why? So YouTube can pay him. Okay? You don't believe me? Let me get this shit right now. Let me show you. Let me show you. So I can prove to you again, this nigga is in it for the money. He don't give a fuck about none of this shit. Watch. Listen.
Viewers, 2,830,596. Within the last 28 days, I got over 12,000 new subscribers within the last 28 days.
Yeah.
Your estimated revenue, this is only one of my pages, $8,291.
You hear that? You hear that? That's all he's in it for now. Don't be a sucker no more. This is Real Motherfucking G's giving you that real motherfucking talk. You seen the receipts, nigga. It's time for you to go out there and show this shit to the other people and expose this nigga for who he is. He's a con man, and he conned us good because he pulled on the strings of our hearts talking about that pedophilia shit and child molestation. And you know that's a very sensitive subject in the black community, and that's how he got in. Okay? And he don't talk about that shit no more. But he getting money. He getting revenue off of that shit. And he ain't supporting no fucking cause nowhere. Y'all better listen, man. And stop bullshitting yourself and stop allowing niggas like this to come in our black community and extort us for this type of bullshit. This is Real Motherfucking G's. I'm out. I'm sick of this nigga. I'm sick of this shit. This shit is sickening. I got a whole bunch of other shit I want to talk about. Okay? Like my learning center. And like what we out here doing for the kids out in LA, okay? But we have to stop and deal with bullshit like this. Lying motherfuckers like this. Nigga, you's a grown-ass man. What you doing hugged up with Bambaataa? Lying motherfucker. I'm out. Punk ass nigga.